Hello everybody, Salty Ren here, and welcome back to Wildermyth with the Song of Scarlizerd. And where we last left off, we have cleared out everything so far. Our main enemy so far has been the Draven. Last episode I got a little mixed up and said it was the Thrixel. Nope, it's the Draven. Draven have been our main foe. Thankfully, we've cleared them out of everywhere else, along with a bunch of Thrixel and Gorgons and other such weirdness. And now, we're going to take on the Lizard Oldengrowth and defeat whatever lurking Draven may be here. So we've got Diana, Thulbear, Jevenmore, and Griffin. Let's do this. They're the only 4 heroes we've got. But they should be more than capable. Silver and shadows. The sun's fallen, and a silver fog floats from the trees where the shadows pool. Diana, can you slow down? You able to see? I don't want to step in bear doings.
Can't remember a gloom quite like this. Listen, the twilight birds are silent.
The quiet forms a fence around them, impenetrable, the whirling air almost utterly opaque. Thulbear! Jevenmore?
You trust me, don't you? Let's get to the trees. At least those are solid.
They halt just inside the shelter of the pines, the dark air clinging wet, the trunks they press to dampen their palms. I'm really wondering what the heck is going on here. Being lost with you isn't so bad. And then, something vast moves beside them. Slow. Achingly slow. It passes. Too enormous to be seen. Impossibly silent. Is this part of the story? I thought... It's... not... that thing! That's that one thing from... I'm trying to remember, like, was there a name for this thing? I don't know. But I guess it's just on its way. Night's fallen. The fog wanders away, clinging to the felty line of that gargantuan shadow. Is that a good thing we saw that, or was it a bad thing? Let's go find the others. Maybe they saw it too. Maybe they saw it better.
I'd rather us take a look now. Trails go cold quick in the dark.
I cannot talk this evening, it would seem. I'm kind of curious to, like, see what it is. Let's go take a look. This could be a horrible mistake, but I want to see what it is.
We'll be safe, and we won't go too far. Still within shouting range.
Alright then, together. The night, emptied of silence, fills again with noise. Crickets and owls and scuttling ferrets. Approximating where the giant had passed, they search. There are no footprints. Or are there? Pools of green light are spaced along between the unbroken pine trunks that I can still not say for some reason. Perhaps at distances to match the thing's huge strides. Even as they watch, the light pools rapidly shrink into the ground, dying, sinking, perhaps just fading like starlight. Diana runs to stoop over one of these and scrapes the earth away with the head of her staff. Careful! She plucks a glowing seed from the ground as it tries to burrow deeper. It slips her grasp, but then floats, settling in the air. Rustle. Draven, surrounding us, I'm sure. Snatching the seed, Diana secures it in her pocket.
This is shouting distance, right?
Certainly worth a try. Thulbear? Jevenmore? Their friends find them. But so do their enemies. Oh dear. Well. Last battle of this chapter, at least. So let's see how this goes in just a moment. There we go. Disorder. Walling provides no armor this combat. Well, sorry Thulbear and Diana, because you both have a little trouble with that. Anyway, Stump, Dart, and Stormthroat. Is that all we have to deal with? I'll just set you right here for now. You can interfuse with... You know what? Interfuse with this rock here. And if you do a discus, should hit... If you do a discus, it should hit these both. There we go, see? In the meantime, you, I'm gonna put right here. And be Sentinel. Thulbear, I'm gonna have you hide back here. Interfuse... It doesn't provide... Interfuse with that. And do a Splinter Blast against that Stormthroat there. Gotta get some damage to it. You at least are somewhat protected. You're not walled, but... See that? You would get 100% chance of hitting, and that you would get 100% chance of hitting. The Stormthroat scares me more. There we go. Good job, Griffin. Oh, well. And there's the dart. Okay. Okay, that's worrying. And there's another dart. Okay, well. You can do another discus against that stump, and it'll hit the other stump. So goodbye to that stump. And you can also interfuse with these mossy rocks here. And do a discus against this one in particular. Okay, what does concussed mean? I will put you here for now. Be Sentinel. Thulbear, I'm gonna move you up behind Griffin. Interfuse with those rocks over there. That should be useful. And do a discus against this dart. You can shoot that Stormthroat. There we go. That's fine. And then these darts are... Okay, well... Okay, they're scary. That's what those darts are. They are scary. Okay, we can interfuse with Scarecrow and Bone Lance that dart. I want it gone. There we go. Lover's Vengeance. Oh yeah, is she a couple with Griffin? That's right, right? I completely forgot about that. Okay, well, I'm gonna move him back behind this just so he takes a little bit of cover, and Sentinel. And you can hit the darts, yes? Nope, apparently not. Well, you come over here and shoot it. There we go. And that takes care of that. Not a whole ton of experience, but nah. See, Spell Shard could be useful for I don't know who. Up, you have full hands, you have full hands. Jevin is the only one who could use it, but I don't know what he would do with it. Sure, let's take it. Once again, the night air belongs to the songs of ordinary creatures. Everyone still here? I hate a night battle. Keep knocking into the trees. Diana and Griffin recount what they saw. A colossus striding silently through the silver fog. The others never saw more than the great banks of mist separating them. They make a further search for sign of the giant's passing, but are forced to camp, precious hours from sunrise having found nothing. Except for that seed. Later. You're an enigma, little seed. Diana plants it on a sun-blessed hillside in a bed of soft earth. Who knows what will sprout? Who knows indeed? But hey, we've got 9 years of peace. See, we also got some additional heartwoods, hides, couple ingots, fabrics, and some spell threads. Doesn't seem like enough that we'll be able to like get a ton of better armor. And our victory undermined the enemy's plans. That's good. During the years of peace, Diana tended her mystic seed until one day it sprouted. Well, maybe sprouted wasn't the right word. It burst up in a shower of dirt, producing small fawn noises. Little enigma, you might be the heartbeat of a whole hidden world. Its growth would be incredibly slow, but perhaps endless? Aw, it's cute. She's got a little plant buddy now. That is cute. Oh, and her hair's going gray. Aw. During the years of peace, Diana joined Brandywine and combed Stornellen Forest, documenting species and studying their great casual webs. Why can't I talk tonight? I don't know. Griffin was sometimes seen in the company of a black-feathered creature. They would disappear for hours or days, and Griffin would always return with a haunted look in his bright eyes. Oh, I bet Diana's worried about him. Aw. Rumors abound that Thulbear is training a new generation of adventurers, yet somehow he has remained with the Song of Scarlizerd the whole time. Ah yes! His duplicate, that is right. Transformations, we could get a crow leg. Why not? It might not do much, but sure. Let's see. You already have a two-handed sun staff. I want to get everyone better armor. That's my main concern. And Griffin, you keep, well, it's the best armor that there is available for you. Thulbear has come close to dying a few times. That would... Only one person can get better armor, though. That's the trouble. It's gotta be either Diana or Thulbear. Diana's been better at avoiding danger. Meanwhile, you have not. Let's go with the Dusty Drab for now. It doesn't look half bad with that particular cape, so I'll go ahead and give it to you, Dusty Drab. In the meantime, any better armor that I can give to anyone? You've been using Stonebite, and Pickaxe we can ignore. You, I need to get something better for sure. Oh, we have all the different available bows. We don't have, like, the higher tier ones, but... Let's see, what do I want you to have, Jevonmore? They could use... Let's see, do I want you to have damage up to 3 enemies? Refunding an action point, 2 temporary health, or shreds an armor and pins all enemies in a 2-tile radius. Let's go with the bright bow, I think. It damages up to 3 nearby enemies if you get a stunt. So let's go with it. See what happens. In the meantime, your staff, you could probably use something better. I know water refunds an action point. Sure. Why not? They both do about the same stuff, except this one is water-based and also needs 1 fabric, which we only have 1 of. Let's go ahead and actually hold on to that. We'll use the Head Witherer. An interesting name, but I'm sure Thulbear won't mind it. And we can continue. I wish we were gathering under happier circumstances, but you've heard about the Draw Resurgence by now, I'm sure. Ivygate had some leads on possible lairs, and they've rounded up Diana's notes and on tactics that worked last time. And these two are rivals still. Thulbear?
Jevonwar? You're looking well worn.
He does look like he's aged more than Thulbear somehow. Or they look like they've... I see time has snuck you a few kisses as well. The shadows deepen. All monster groups will draw an extra monster card in every battle. Well... that is something to definitely keep an eye on. Oh! Ivygate, hello! We can go ahead and recruit someone, like, right off the bat. That will be useful. Let's go ahead and recruit somebody, guys! Let's go! I know that there's Draven on the way, but it will be useful to recruit someone. Maybe we can even get a legacy person. Because we have 4 members... Oh, Thulbear seeks to bury an old friend.
One of the stories Gray used to tell described the place she went as a kid. Old Gray with a laughter that lit dark rooms. Said it was her chapel, a wild place always tousled in pleasant breeze and odor. Sounds like your kind of place. I don't expect to find the pristine, weather-blessed garden that her stories painted. You know how old Gray was, capable of believing anything. But we owe it to her to make the journey, or I do. For the many ways she helped me. You have the... Her ashes are in an urn. It's in my pack.
Never knew how much the old gal meant to you. I liked her, though. Her luminous stories. And then the next morning, they could go ahead and make good time, or... hold on, we have to go back. I left the urn. Did he leave the urn? Is he the forgetful type? He doesn't seem to be, but... Good weather to make good time, perhaps? Or... yeah, good weather to make good time. I think that this... I think... what I remember from the last opportunity, there's always a chance of, like, putting it off until later. I think that's what this is you're putting it off until later, which it would be this to continue. And... who else would I send? Griffin is already there. Jevonwar? That would be a well-balanced team, the 3 of them. I suppose let's go, and I guess Diana's going to do this on her own. Thulbear and Griffin have arrived. Their quest to inter the ashes of a friend and elder goes mostly unhindered. Until they reach the woods.
Ho, Thulbear! Look there! The river curls blue like a coil of hair down the coal-colored cheek of the mountain. Ancient pilgrims wander its winding course. The trees. Alright then. I don't really get what he was saying, but okay. I'm just remembering how old Gray used to tell it. Those are her words. This looks like the place.
They descend into woods that grow more thickly than expected. A symphony of echoing songbird greets them, and never ceases.
Her words or not, sounds like they stuck with you. Sure. The thing is... I always had the tendency to take on all I could. Responsibility for people, for places. Leaves you with some pride, but also a lot of regrets. But she... Gray, Earlywind was so much older, and yet the hope and human fondness in her eyes. I think it kept me from sinking. Hold up, Thulbear. There's Draven.
Ah, yes, you can see some of the stuff.
They've been stalking us for some time. It's not many of them, from what I can tell.
So we can either provoke a fight or ignore the Draven.
If it's Draven, they'll hit us when we're not ready. Let's get this over with. We're here to bury Grey. Anyway, there's not enough of them. They won't risk it.
I don't know if we can afford a fight quite yet. So let's ignore them for now and hope that that works out.
Hello? Drav, are you there? We only wish to honor our dead. Please let us pass. We'll bury her ashes by the river, and we'll go.
And...
Drav, if you don't answer me, I'll assume you're letting us pass.
Thulbear? You really think they can understand you?
Why not? If I was a Drav, knowing human speak would be a useful skill.
Luckily, or by some deeper influence, Thulbear and Griffin made it to the river without incident. Okay, that's good. Oh. Hey, that's good. That is very good. Stumps are not nearly as dangerous. And these two are going to bury Grey for now. And in the meantime, I'm gonna send Jevin War to help recruit. Close to the riverbank, they spill Grey's ashes in the pit they've dug and lined with smoothened stones. Refilling it with earth, they slide a stone marker into the spot they chose and stand in greenish shadows and slanting light.
Grey's?
Hang on.
You remember any of her old stories? Grey's? Yes.
So, will you share one?
Nope.
Really, Thulbear? Alright.
Grey was right, though. This place, it's a softer light to see your life by. We start to think our own troubles are so important, but there are amazing riverbanks, birdsong, beautiful places, things, people and creatures, too. I'm glad we went. And I'm glad we went together.
Aw. And Thulbear Spruce is now Bloodhorn Mystic! Excellent! Okay, so... we can either ignite an enemy, we can do inspiration, or long reach. You can target flammable debris, pulling motes of heat out of the air and gathering them into a single point to create an interfused blaze. You can give adjacent allies +1 bonus damage and spell damage, or long reach +1 with all attacks and abilities. Long reach could be useful considering that you are missing a leg. I'd say they're ignite or long reach for me. I think I'm gonna go with long reach. Alright, you guys come over here as well. Come on. I want everyone over here to help with recruiting someone new. You guys should get here shortly. There we go. And, okay. I forgot what my original rule was for deciding if we can recruit someone from the Legacy. But, I'm gonna roll a die, and if I get a 5 or 6, you recruit someone from the Legacy. I got a 2. Crap. Well, hang on a second. Look at the ears. Huh. Look at this guy. You see that? That is one of the mods that I installed does add like additional, like it's part of the hairstyle. It's a hairstyle mod that I got that gives like every single hairstyle like also the pointed variation. But it's still pretty fun to see. Look at that. It's one of the ones that I was worried wasn't working, but it is working now. So, apparently I have to, whenever I want my mods to work, I have to run the game directly through Steam. I can't just like open it up like from the icon on my desktop. Has to be directly through Steam, otherwise it doesn't work. Anyway, who are you, Mulbrick Soph? Brought into the world by two selfish slobs, Mulbrick had to struggle from an early age to be heard or fed, learn anything to do or dream. Growing to abhor violence as he got older, he studied the words of philosophers who'd sought to rid it from the world. He tramped and trolled through an uninspiring world, craving the warmth and excitement that others enjoyed. What are your stats? You're a snark, hot-headed, a healer, bookish, leader, romantic, not so much of a coward, poet, loner, greedy, or a goofball. What are you good at? You have pretty good ranged accuracy. I don't know if I'm really feeling it for Mulbrick here. Like, it's fun that I rolled an elf just out of the blue. But let's roll again, see what else we get. Another sort of elven figure. Flinyun. Who are you? Well provided for as a child, Flinyun had all the advantages, but he sometimes resented the order that came along with them, longing for the rugged independence of lands good and wild. Long fond of town life, he got sucked into a journey once with a small caravan of tradesfolk. Ever after, he tended to seek the road when life under a roof grew stagnant. In a cloud, he once saw a future with children's laughter and arguments falling out the windows of a family home. He strove ever to solidify this vision. So, it sounds like he wants a family. And he seems like a pretty decent person. Carrying a club for your weapon. What are your stats? You're not super impressive here. You're very much romantic, pretty cowardly, hot-headed, a poet, loner, not so much of a snark, a goofball, healer, bookish, greedy, or a leader. I like your story. Stats aren't necessarily pulling me in, though. But I only get like one more reroll, so last reroll. Sunvia Oatlings. Alright, who are you, Sunvia? Sunvia remembered perpetual rains over her hometown, and often the close, cruel bark of wild things. But somehow, the people there were happier than anywhere else. Among the ruins of a raised homestead near Captain Ancient, she discovered a young child's drawing of a smiling god. Fear has a way of freezing folks who should be fighting for justice. For Sunvia, conquering her fears was always the greatest challenge. That's interesting because it says right here that she's a coward. Like, that is her number one thing. Facing her fears is something that she wants to do, even though she's a coward. That's going to be something pretty interesting. She is also a snark. She's greedy, a poet, a loner, hot-headed, not so much of a healer, leader, bookish, goofball, or romantic. But I do think that she's a pretty interesting character. She's got pretty good melee. It's okay-ish melee, but better than the previous guy. Let's see, Sunvia Oatlings. I'm gonna say anyone for now. Kinda wanna keep face as is. Hairstyle. Right now, this is her hairstyle. Yeah? Yeah. Let's see, anything else I want to do with it? Don't think I've seen this one before. Let's see. I am not entirely sure what I want to do, but we could go like with a braid or no. Hang on, is this new as well? There's a few new hairstyles in here. That's interesting. This actually does have a variation of its own, okay. I think I'm going to... Let's stick with this one, I think. And I like how she has purple like already as one of her colors. I can't really see it in whatever part of her clothes is supposed to be purple. But let's kind of make it like more of a like a berryish purple, almost. Let's kind of go like that. Let's kind of make her like a kind of like a wild berry color. I think would be kind of fun. We could kind of... They don't have to be, like, super strong, but just, like, enough of a strength that, like, the berry colors are there. There we go. That'll be fun. Sonvia Oatlings. Okay. So, let's recruit Sonvia Oatlings. You'll forgive me if I'm too tired for any shenanigans after we get to Ivygate.
You're not the only one.
Constant vigilance. Okay. I think this is the first time I've ever seen a recruitment opportunity that wasn't in town. Or I guess we're reaching town just now. Stop! Right there! Show yourselves! Ah! Slyland, get the torches!
Sonvia, for crying out loud, what is it this time?
Whoa, whoa, easy there! We don't want trouble!
Then, who are you?
If it's a possum again, I swear.
Diana Solis, with the Song of Scarlizerd. I know it's late, but we're just looking for a place to stay.
So, you can put away the frying pan, which is a trusty weapon.
Okay.
Every blasted night with you, Sonvia.
Not like I'm going to sleep anyway. With Draven encroaching further every day. It's only a matter of time, you know? One day they'll reach us. I can keep an eye out, but I can't actually do anything but to change that.
Aww. Someone who wants to stay up and watch for monsters?
How intriguing.
Sonvia, was it? What if I told you there was something you could do to change that?
Let me tell you more about the Song of Scarlizerd.
And because she has good melee, I think we're gonna make her a warrior. There we go. She's got pretty good melee, so being a warrior would be good for her. Oh hey, she's got a spear now! That's fun. Warriors like Sonvia are built hardy, enduring, with a natural aptitude for battle. Okay, we could do Paladin. If she ends her turn by moving, she will automatically enter Guardian. Thundering Challenge. Once per combat as a swift action, Sonvia frightens the enemy, forcing them to spend their next turn running away. Or Engage. As a swift action, Sonvia engages another creature, forcing it to attack her. Sonvia must stay in range and maintain a clear line of sight. Paladin, I think. Entering Guardian is one of my favorite things to do anyway. How long have I been recording? Yeah, it's been a while. I think I'm going to end this episode here, but we just got Sonvia as a new member in the Song of Scarlizerd, and it looks like the Draven are spreading. Or Morthagi are there. Draven, but there are some Morthagi as well. That's a little worrying. We're going to have to keep an eye on that. But anyway, I'm going to wrap up this episode here. So, if you guys enjoyed this episode in Wildermyth featuring the Song of Scarlizerd, please go ahead and hit the like button and leave a comment down below letting me know what you think. And if you haven't already, go ahead and hit subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Stay safe out there, friends.